What's up, guys? Welcome back to Auto Annie's Garage. We got ourselves here a Toro Mower. It's the Recycler Max. This is actually my replacement. My other one decided it wanted to die. So it's not a big deal. I was able to get hooked up back and forth for no reason for them just to replace it. So we're going to do an unboxing of it, kind of show you either how to set up if you're not familiar with it, or if you're looking for a tutorial how to do this. So let's get cracking like and get this box open. Alright, it says don't use a knife, but we're going to use a knife. We bring you guys in here to kind of show you what we got going on here, what's comes in this kit or this box. All right, as you see here in this box, you get your paperwork, your owner's manual. You get a bagger for shipping purposes. They make it semi-difficult to set this up, but if you wanted to, we can set it up real quick. Fairly simple. All you do is if I can get this thing set up, these gnats are like, so your bag should look something like this when it's all said and done. Kind of a pain, to be honest with you, get everything dialed in, but it should look something like this. I feel like this one's a little bit more tighter than the other side, but it is what it is. And we'll show you how to do this step later in the video of how to put it on there, and also show you how to go on the website and register and get a side or a discharge chute if you're not a bag person. If you don't like the recycler part of it, you can get a chute for it. And if I had my truck here, my wife's got it because hers is getting, her van's getting a transmission put in it. So we'll set that to the side. The next step, you simply got to pull this thing out of here. So I'm going to scoot y'all back. But this is what the mower will look like. You pull your bag out, your paperwork. This is what the mower should look like when you get it. There should be plastic on there. It should tell you oil. There should be a quart of oil in there. And this is what it will look like once you get it out of the box. Safely, it takes 2 people to do it. I'm not sponsored by Toro by any means. I kind of like their product, other than the runaround I had for last month to get a replacement. But the first one I didn't do a video on, so I figured I'd do one with the new one. And I do have a side or discharge chute, but I do not have access to getting into it at the moment, because apparently I left my other set of keys in the truck, and that's where that is. You pull these out, and then you can either assemble it in the box, but we're going to assemble it outside the box. So pull your cardboard pieces out of the way. Here's your oil, your Toro. Here's your, I believe is a 10W30 weight. 10, yeah. So if you plan on doing oil change, it says doesn't need an oil change, but everything that has oil is going to need an oil change at some point in his life. Me, I prefer to do it seasoned. If you cut real heavy, you got a big yard, this goes up to a half acre comfortably. If you got more than that, I would maybe look into bigger commercial items, the 30-inch deck. There's one that's kind of similar to this, but it's the Vortex. Bigger one's like $800. It's a couple hundred more than this, but it's just something that Lowe's had there, and Ace is the one that carries the other one. So let's get this pulled out of the box here. Alright, so first things first, you want to get your pieces set up here. So you're going to pull your bubble wrap off here. This is where you're going to fasten. There's one feature on this thing that I'm going to show you guys that you probably did not know about this mower here. If you're looking into buying, it's a nice convenient way. You got a smaller garage, or you're just trying to save some space, but I'll show you guys. So first things first, let me make sure, just pull your plastic pieces off. On either side, there's these little plastic nubs. You pull that off. There's this one, and this is what locks your handle in place. And you simply pick up your handle here, and you gotta, what you gotta do is kind of weird, just bend it a little bit, get it on there. You do that, tighten her all the way down, make sure she ain't gonna move. It's beveled, so it goes into the tube of your handle here. I don't think this is adjustable. It might be. I don't think it is though. So if you were needing something a little bit taller, I'm not 100% sure, to be honest with you. I haven't done enough research myself to. All right. So here's where it gets really interesting. So I will show you these little rubber isolators, or this is what your handle leans against. You take these dowels here, you flip them back, push it in, and then they lock in place. No, it's not going nowhere. Your rubber isolators help keep this stable. I believe there's a little bit of adjustment on them, so that would help your pitch going back and forth. So get y'all straighten up here. So that will help your pitch of your height, however you want it. Just a personal preference, or whatever somebody wants. Up here, you go pull your bubble wrap off. They have nicely, neatly packed. This is probably my first one. I wouldn't say it was terrible, but this one's a better job than my first one, to say the least. So all you're gonna do is you take this and feed it through here, pull this one back, slide it in. That is your stop control. You're gonna undo your bubble wrap here. Nice, rubber isolator washer there. And the next step I'm going to do here, so you can peel this nice plastic off. Oh, what's that say? Oh, I didn't see that there. SmartStow. What does that mean? Well, I'll show you. Thanks for asking, by the way. So you turn that back around. You flip her down, lock her back in place. You have to lock it in officially, so it's not going nowhere. But Andy, what is SmartStow though? Like, you just push it underneath your workbench, push it in underneath your truck or your project car? No, guys, this is what you do. Simply, boom. Now you simply have a mower that is now leaned up against the side of your garage wall, your building, stored in a closet. It's out of the way, not a trip hazard, not a nuisance. This feature, I think, is above all mowers. I mean, that's just my personal opinion. It's got decent wheels, and if you got a dog, I'd advise you to go pick up, landmines in your backyard if you got a dog, because they do get stuck in there. Just FYI. You got a lot of dirt, this thing will pull in some dirt. I tell you what, if you go mow and you hit a dirt patch, you ain't gonna be covered, but your mower will. I promise you that. But how does the SmartStow work? Doesn't all the fluids leak out? Oh, that's where that comes into play here. Let me show you guys. So you simply lay it back. Don't matter which way you turn, it's still going to do the same feature. You lock it back, make sure it's good. Let me show you here on this fuel tank. All right, so let me get this. So in this fuel tank, it takes ethanol 0 or 10%. There's a couple places that take it. It's recommended. Helps burn more efficiently. That's not supposed to do that, but yes, it is. So you see this rubber O-ring here. Oh. See this rubber O-ring? That's what seals in your tank there. So when you twist it in, lock it in, your fuel ain't going to come out. This is obviously fuel gasoline rated. So we are going to go, I have a can here in a little bit. Before we put, I got some E85 that should work. I mean, I've used it on the other one, but to be honest with you, this is the first time I've ever recognized that. I don't know if the cameras can pick it up here, but there's not a lot of places around where I live that's got ethanol free or only 10%. So you just kind of feed this back through. Once you get your thing there, push this down. She ain't going nowhere. It's not gonna leak on you. Just make sure you put the cap back on. I have done that numerous times. I couldn't tell you how many times I go 5 or 6 passes, realize, oh, I'm dumping fuel everywhere. So yeah, the next step is we're gonna dump that oil into this engine here, and also the fuel. Like I said, it's gonna save 1,000 times do not use E85 or E15. So we're going to we'll probably go to the store here in a little bit. That way we're doing everything properly by the manual here. Like I said, it runs decent with it, but I'm sure it'll run a lot better with the right stuff in it. This does take a whole quart of oil. Once you get down to the load, give it a few minutes and check your oil. So we're just going to simply just pour this, do it up in here. You're just going to pour the whole thing in there. Give it a couple minutes to get in there. This does have zinc additive in it it's got the dinosaurs, as Vice Grip would say. Don't know them on a personal basis, or I don't know them period. I'd like to meet them one day. Once you do that, you can rip your sticker off. Put it up on your wall if you wanted to. Put it on your toolbox. Put it as a bumper sticker, you know? Just kidding. Don't do that. Just throw it away. Always check your oil every time. It don't matter if you got a new rig or an old rig. Safety practice or precaution or whatever. Check your oil. Once that's done, you can keep this nice little bag as long as there ain't no oil in it. You can use it for whatever you like. But I'm just going to toss it. I could use it for bolts. Yeah, I'm going to use it for some bolts. You can toss it. Boop. So we're going to let that set up for a minute. I'm going to show you another feature here before we check our oil. As you see here, there's this blue handle piece. Let it to last 3 minutes. Alright, so little blue handle here. This is for your recycler. You pull this flap up. I'm assuming this little dowel piece here, I don't know if you can see it. I'm sure you could. But this is for your recycler, so all your grass clippings will go back through. Okay? Now you want to take and throw your bag on. You just simply press that button down and you push your lever down. Now it's open. This is straight out, comes out the side or out of the back here. Take you line up your little pins here on your bag. It goes right in here. And it's crazy when you start the mower up, this whole bag inflates. It's crazy. Yeah, it's actually pretty cool, to be honest with you. And then that's how you do your bagging method. It's the same way to do the bagging method for your discharge chute. And I will put it up in another post one day. But we're going to keep this one on there. That's what I prefer. Alright, let's check the oil. Alright, I don't know if you'll be able to see that there, but she's reading full. Kind of hard to see because it's fresh oil. Alright. These bugs are getting fried out here. It's so damn hot. Alright, so actually I didn't realize, but I do have some fuel. It's the kind that's supposed to go in there. It is. I promise. It is the fuel that's supposed to go in there. Alright, so once you have completed all your steps here, you set your height of your deck. Almost forgot my cap again. So me, I prefer a low cut. Come on. So she's good on there. She ain't going nowhere. Her chute's on. So remember this being on there on my other one. What the heck is that for? That's news to me. Okay. Someone's got some explaining to do because that being on that period. Okay. Maybe I just didn't pay attention. So I guess there's one on either side, so we'll bump her up to 2. That's the way I like it. And the nice thing is there's enough space in here that you can set it on half increments. So I'm assuming that would be ½ inch or 1 inch maybe. I don't know how your owner's manual will tell you. So I guess I will tell you what the measurements are. Alright, here. This is just different Toro brands. You got your Bridger Stratton motor information. This is your instructions, just in case you do not want to take and follow my video. It's on 2 and 3. Tells you everything you need. And along with 4, tells you on your bagging thing. Not very descriptive, unlike me, which I'm very not. Okay, so here we are. So the very back setting. So yeah, I was right. So 1 inch is your first notch on your front here. So your first notch, and then in between your 2 notches here, you probably can't see. So in between your 2 notches here. So this is 1 inch. This is 2 inches, 3 inches, 4 inches, 5 inches. Did I get something wrong here? Okay, I'm sorry. So this is 1 inch, 1 3/4, 2 1/4. This one is number 4 inches on either side. So we're doing 1 3/4, and on the back, you can see here, the one I got it set up on is 1 3/4 on either side, which is that right there. This little doodad. It's kind of hard to see, but there's little notches on there that you would set that to. So hopefully that will do better. So hopefully that explains that. For whatever reason, I always thought it was 2, but 1/4 inch, whatever. I guess I can go 1 1/4 if I wanted to, but I just like a lower look, in my personal opinion. This is a self-paced mower as well, so it's auto drive. So literally, you just push down on it and it goes. I'll show you here in just a moment. There is no fuel bulb to prime the system. I'd give it one good pump. It will smoke the first time because it is a brand new mower, brand new engine. So it will probably smoke for just a brief second, just to kind of clear the cobwebs out, just like any type of build that you do, whether it be small engine or a big engine or whatever you're working on. Typically there will be a little bit of smoke coming out of the exhaust. That's perfectly normal. I believe it's normal. Don't take my word for it. Just, yeah. So we're gonna fire her up for the first time here. I'll show you. So you want to make sure everything's clear. Check your area. We're doing on a flat surface here. Alright. So you pull it back. And I'll turn it this way so you can see what I'm talking about with the smoke from the exhaust. It's going to be normal. And then when you shut it off, it deflates. That helps with your vortex system. It helps bring in air and forces your grass clippings or whatever you're mowing into your bag. That's personal preference. There was no, I guess, I don't know why the first time that happened. I don't know. Doesn't really matter. There was a little smoke, but if you like this video and you felt like this video is very informational other than your typical instruction or owner's manual use or whatever, get this video a comment. Tell me how I done, what I could do better on, yada yada yada. You know, most importantly, like this video and subscribe to the channel. If you're not subscribed, what are you doing? Just kidding. But it is free. It is free. There's no fee with it or whatever. I don't have a members fee or whatever. I don't really plan on having one, maybe in the future. I don't know. But if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Comment down below if you thought it was very informational, other than what the sales guy at Lowe's or wherever you pick up your product from, your Toro mower, if you're Toro dealer, it's not just doing it. I'm your man. I'm not sponsored by Toro. I paid decent money for this, just like anybody else would pay. It's like $600 plus the 3-year Lowe's protection plan. It's another $134, $140, whatever. It's expensive for a push mower, but you ain't gonna find anything that's got decent quality. You go on your website, on their Toro's website, register your mower. You can click the little button on check mark button to take and get your free chute. If I had that chute or able to get it, I would go get it for you guys. I don't have the key to my shed right now. I would show you guys that it literally clips on to where the bag clips on, and it just discharges the grass clippings if you're one of those people that just... Now, if I'm in a hurry, I'll do that, but 9 times out of 10 I'm using my bag because I don't like clippings. Since I've done my own property, I don't like clippings in my yard. It's preference. Anyways, thanks for watching. You guys know what to do. Appreciate you watching this video. And show me some love. That's all I'm trying to do here, is just trying to see what the world can do. Alright, see you guys in the next one. Bye. Of course, I hit the wrong button. So you just sit in just like so. That's it. Alright. And it literally sits in just like that, just like your bag would. It sits there. And then when you mow it, I wish it was kind of more out of like that way. So yeah, kind of angle. So when you're mowing, typically I always go, like my backyard, I usually go down and I'll turn around this way. So when you turn it around, you'll get hit with the grass. Just because it's like right by your feet, so when you're turning, you're gonna get hit with it. Now, if you go the opposite way, obviously it's gonna discharge the opposite way, but I go like a stripe pattern on mine. But it's only if you register your Toro mower on Toro's website when you purchase the, or when you purchase a new Toro, or even if you don't, and say I didn't do this, and like next year I'm like, I don't like it or whatever, so I sell it. Whoever buys it, could obviously do that. I actually got 2 of those. Now, the other one, I'm going to keep that one as whatever. Excuse me. Or I might give it away or something. I don't know. But anyways, that's it on this Toro thing. But that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like it, the unboxing thing, it's been, I don't know, since whatever, a couple weeks. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Comment down below if you like this stuff, like seeing content like this. So my YouTube channel is like different. I have various, it's not just strictly automotive. I like getting my hands in just about anything engine wise, or something that it's got mechanical stuff on it, just something I like. So I try to vary from different things, working on doing motor swaps and building cool things or whatever. I'm not a fabricator by any means, but like I said, like, subscribe, comment down below, and I'll see you guys next week.